Hey, what's up guys? It's been a really long time since I made a gardening video and I just wanted to show you what I'm doing for the winter. This is my AeroGarden Farm Plus. It's huge and it's super cool. Let me show you how it works and then I'll show you what I'm growing. So it's got this control on the top that lets you control the different aspects, like the height of the lights. Look at this. How cool is that? They actually make one bigger than this called the Farm XL. And the benefit to these huge AeroGardens is that, of course, you can grow hydroponically, in this case 24 different plants, and I'll go through what I'm growing in a sec, but also you get a lot of grow height. Plus, it comes with a trellising system, so in theory, you could grow almost anything in this and the larger farm models. I would say that the indeterminate tomato varieties are going to be more difficult to grow, just because those can get 6 or 7 feet tall, and even the Farm XL, the biggest one they make, is like 4 feet tall. So let me show you what I'm growing. Over here we have, and I wanted to grow things in here that were compact, that I was actually going to use, and that were decently suited to cold temperatures because I'm in my basement right now and it's cool. This is a little gem lettuce that is forming a head, so I'm not actually picking it. Isn't it pretty? It's really cool how it looks. It really tastes good. This is a lot of lemon balm, which I don't really have much of a use for, but it's a really great thing to grow because you can make teas out of it, you can put it into certain dishes, and it just smells fantastic if you take the leaves and you smell them. It smells really bright and lemony. And then I'm growing some other things, waiting for some things to germinate. Over there, there is a blue lake bush bean that I'm waiting to grow. Bush beans work particularly well in an AeroGarden because they grow up and they don't vine out. Over here I've got some cinnamon basil. Over here I've got some compact Emily basil. This is called a melon pear, and it's probably something you've never heard of and you have to look it up online. It's a tropical fruit plant that creates these orbs of kind of tart fruit sweetness, and I have no idea how it's going to work out in this AeroGarden, but so far it looks pretty good. Those are the roots. They're all nice and white. And the melon pear, actually, if you look closely, you can see some flowers start to form. Again, I have no idea what's going to happen. Totally experimental. Let's go to the other side. Over here, this bushy thing is actually a compact variety of peas called, just had to get the seed packet, called Tom Thumb. And as you can see, it's a really small pea plant. It's growing very well, and it's starting to grow pea pods. Now remember, you've got no bees inside, so anytime you see flowers on any hydroponic thing you're growing, you got to give it a little shake once in a while to help pollinate the entire plant. This is amazing how dense this thing is. This is a really interesting grow. I'm very excited. Back here, I've got another bush bean plant called Calamina. You can see, if you look closely, hopefully the video can pick it up, I'm starting to grow some bean pods there, so that's going to be super cool. Down here, I have a compact pepper plant that's growing to grow bell peppers that are the size of a large cherry tomato. I'll put a link in the description once I figure out exactly what that's called because I totally forget. Over here, I've got some lettuce that I have been picking at, and as you can see, it's a little bit depleted, but once I stop picking it, it will regrow. And then, and that's pretty much it. I'm growing something super exciting called, this is a brand new variety from Baker Creek called the Orange Hat Tomato. And because it's cool down here, I'm actually germinating it on a heating mat in another part of the house, inside of a plastic bag and a wet paper towel. And this is going to be super cool to grow in an AeroGarden. It's just this compact cherry tomato plant that grows orange tomatoes, and you don't really see that too much. Usually, the compact cherry tomatoes that you see are red. And so the benefit to the orange ones is that you get a more citrusy flavor. So that's a look at my AeroGarden Farm Plus. Super excited. I'll try to do as many updates as possible. A lot of things are germinating. I'm actually trying to grow a ground cherry here and some other things that I forgot to label. Don't forget to label what you're growing. And I'll make some video updates as soon as something happens and there's something to show you. But thanks for watching this video. Just wanted to show you a quick tour of what I'm growing this winter in my hydroponic setup here.